guys, I'm Brittany. Who in here has some form of social media, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook? Okay. So a vast majority of you might have social media, some of you guys won't. So some of you guys might not be able to relate as well. But mostly 90% of all teens do have some form of social media. And although I believe it's a great platform to kind of network and like kind of do business, I feel like it's also ruining society. So the way that I think that it's ruining society is that it's allowing us to forget how to communicate. I feel like during awkward situations or like when we want to avoid something, we pull out our phones automatically. Like, think about when you're in an elevator, there's a crowd of people, what do? You pull out your phone and you kind of like stare down and you kind of ignore everybody. And we forgot how to communicate with one another. We forgot how to like socialize. Like, we rely on our phone to kind of say things that help. We rely on our phone to help us say what we want to say, and we have more of a voice on screen than off screen. I feel like if I were to do this speech through text, I would nail it. But in front of you guys, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. So I feel like we just forgot how to communicate. And I feel like it's defining, social media for a lot of people is defining who we are as people. And we kind of lose our values. We always compare ourselves to other people. We compare, this is how I should look, this is how I look, and I don't feel great about myself. And I read on CNN that, it's kind of the equivalent of the high school of being popular. We determine ourselves by how many likes we get, how many comments we get, what people say about us, and because of that, 54% of college teens do experience that some form of anxiety through that. And a quote that was said by a student in Florida says, "There's a greater desire to share with people you barely know than actually hanging out and making memories." And I feel like that's very, very true. I feel like we live to post now. Like, when we go out, we usually post pictures not because we're sharing our memory, because we want to brag about where we went and like we're living our lives. Like, my friend who goes out for cappuccinos, is she really going for a cappuccino because she enjoys it, or does she want that Instagram picture? Like, I went to a museum with her as well, and she was like, take a picture in front of this so I can look Tumblr-y. And it's like, kind of like, are you there to enjoy it, or are you there to kind of post a picture about it? I feel like we're living through a screen and actually living for ourselves, if that makes sense. So, in conclusion, I really want to challenge you guys to kind of put down your phone, live in the moment, talk to your friends, kind of ignore the posting. You don't have to share your life every single moment, Even though pictures are worth 1,000 words, I feel like your memories are worth it too, so.